Yo guys, how's it going, and welcome back to another Rainbow Six Siege video. Now yesterday, unfortunately, I did miss uploading, but that was purely because I went out to actually go and find abandoned places. We did find two, but to be fair, we were very unsuccessful and it was quite annoying. Now I'll be making a community post about the whole thing and ask about any exploration places that are abandoned, which are really cool and interesting, that I can do for like kind of a series. Now with that said, I will obviously leave a community post like I did say, but as you've seen by the title today, this is 5 Rainbow Six Siege spots in one video. Now these spots are very easy to do, most of them are new, maybe like 1 or 2 old ones which are shown in videos, but most people don't know them, and I thought I'd show them for you today. Also, let me know about any other content you want me to do, because to be fair, I have to admit lately, since I got back from holiday, I'm finding it hard to like do what type of videos, don't know really to upload, and I think this kind of like abandoned exploration thing will be kind of good for us. But as well, if you could hit that like button, it would really help out. With that, hitting that like button, it helps our videos get out there more, and then we can grow bigger as a community together. And if we can grow bigger, then we can do more videos a day. But with that said, hit that like button. Let's try and aim for 150 likes in this video. Apart from that, subscribe as well if you're new around, and let's get into the 5 spots. So the first one is here on the actual kitchen and bank. All you want to do is just throw some cameras around just so you can see what you look like. That's what I always usually do. But what you want to do is vault onto this kind of counter and go over to this kind of wine crate. Also, sorry for any interference in the background, it's just my Mac again being noisy, but I don't think you'll hear it. Then all you want to do is go into this kind of wine crate thing here, go prone so you kind of float in the top, so using that kind of floating glitch that we've used before really, you just got to make sure you get on there correctly, and if you can't get on there, you have to kind of wiggle your way up. It takes some time, but it eventually does get you there up top. And so you go guys, I've done that now that's the first part of the actual spot. So from here, once you are on top, all you want to do is stand, run over to this water cooler, which I believe it is, or like a water dispenser, run across, go straight across, and hopefully get onto this kind of platform there. If you haven't done it correctly, then just keep trying, people. Also, I kind of like to keep this like raw footage of me trying, just so it shows like it can be quite difficult to do, so it's not as easy as you think. Obviously, where everyone like puts the cuts of them doing it like almost like first time looking, I like to keep it raw so we do it together, so if you're struggling, we can see where we are going wrong. So you go guys, I've got past it. The best way to do it is literally just sprint, keep on sprinting to the end, and from here what you want to do is actually vault onto this actual fridge. Now also hit at those plates, and all you got to do now is just kind of find that perfect vault button. I recommend like looking around, going closer, back and forward, finding and just spamming A really, so you can get the actual spot and it's easier to get the vault up there. Don't throw a camera like I just did either, because obviously that's not what you want. But once you're from there, all you got to do is literally just vault straight up there. It can be very easy to do, and from there you're up there, you can go prone, whatever. It's a very nice little hiding spot, and especially obviously when I'm up there, you can go around to this area here. It's very nice, you can literally just cover, and to be fair, as you go into a room like this as the attacker, you're not going to notice someone being up there, and that's the best part about that spot. But guys, that's the first spot. Let's get into the second one. Now this next spot is going to be on Coastline. Now this spot is really handy. I have been watching a lot of people use it in Pro League, which I was surprised about, and it's not as actually kind of like hidden as you think, but when you think about it, the spot is actually really good because you're hidden at the same time, and it's on the objective and the main objective as well, but it's kind of hard to understand, but once we get into the actual spot, you'll understand what I mean. So all you want to do is literally just go into the penthouse room, which is obviously just by that kind of hall of fame and like rock bit. Past here, I'm going to throw a few cameras around, show what it looks like, and all you want to do is come over to this TV, go crouch, then just kind of push your way under the sofa, then literally go standing up if you can. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But from there, this is what it looks like. You're literally hidden. If you can go as far back and as possible, or like face your back towards it, you look like you're actually part of the actual thing. Facing forward's a bit easier because you can see what's happening, but still you look like you're part of the actual kind of map, and it's insane. I'll throw another camera down over here, and if I go back in as far as I can, then as we look on the cameras, there you go guys, that's what I look like. If I can obviously face properly and get the right position, that's what I look like. I'm not noticeable at all, and especially if anyone comes from obviously that doorway or the hatch, they're not going to notice you. It's a very, very clever spot, and I definitely recommend using it if you're defending penthouse room, because it's very solid and not many people see you. The only way they'll probably see you is if you come from this direction, but once you're in that spot, you can cover that doorway by looking at their feet and obviously get a better peek on them than they can get on you. But with that said, let's move on to the third spot. Now this next spot I probably have covered before in the video, but I thought I'd show you again. It's in garage, it's very old in the game, and to be fair, it's always a very good way to actually get like kind of a spawn peek in a way against the attackers, because they normally come through that way, and I like this spot myself. So all you want to do, especially after Clubhouse got revamped, you want to literally come into the garage, go all the way to the end where the stairs are, and get a vault onto this railing. Then once you get a vault onto this railing and you're up on there, all you want to do is just stay, walk forward. I recommend aiming down and obviously keeping your kind of aim as straight as you can so you don't fall off, not being as dodgy as I am right now. But as soon as you do get to the corner, you want to stop. Now what you want to do is when you're in this corner, literally just get that kind of higher bit so you're high up and just run, get a vault into the corner like you've seen there, and literally just perch yourself here in the corner. It's a very, very nice spot. If we go at your kind of cameras and what it look like, there you go. We throw a camera down by that doorway where normally everyone does come through, and I have to get back up there now, which is very annoying, but still we'll get back up there and obviously just show you what it looks like, and then we'll go into the full spot. And now guys, looking into the corner, there you go, that's what I look like. I'm hidden in the corner. Most people, when they come through, look at this kind of railing here. You're above, they're not going to expect it. You can get a nice peek in them. And even if you don't want to do that, you can carry on this railing, go onto like these perhaps like lamps or everything like that, the lights, and just hold up there, which again, are very, very good spots. But that's the third spot. Now let's move on to the fourth spot. Now this next spot you will require actually having an impact grenade. Today I'm going to be using Kavira because she's got 2 and I like her because she's small, but this spot can be very tedious and hard to do, but it literally depends on the angle you do get in there. So the first thing you want to do is literally go down all the way to kitchen. Obviously we know the new kitchen has been revamped, and to be fair, this spot is very good, especially for playing secure because you can hide and it's not noticeable, and being Kavira, because you're a dark character, it's going to be hard for them to see you. But all you want to do is come and get your impact grenades and throw it down there, making sure you don't hurt yourself too much. But from there, all you want to do is literally just push your way in. You want to do the kind of a wiggle bit where you can get in, and eventually after a while you'll wiggle yourself in, and then there you go, you can hide in there and it's a solid little spot. The best way to do it is by going like crouch and then go back down to prone as soon as you can and pushing in, and then once you do that you kind of get your way in and it's a bit easier to do, but it's sort of like this. You go crouch and then go down in straight away, and you can kind of push your way in, and you've just got to keep pushing so you can keep going in. And there you go guys, after you get that kind of first little bit out of the way, you can literally just stay there, hide a bit, and literally if you put your legs backwards, you're very hidden. I could have used, to be fair, Valkyrie for this, but I prefer using Kavira because she's a small character and she's obviously got the black outfit, so she hides really well. And all you got to do now is just wait. You can get a nice little peek across here, you can get a nice few shots, very easy to do, but definitely keep your legs back if you can, or just go that way so you can be hidden very well. You can get nice little peeks into the doorway right there, which again, no one's going to really suspect at all, because obviously everyone kind of goes for like the chest head height to get a nice little headshot, but it's very easy to do, and especially if I was an attacker going through there, you're not going to notice someone's down there at all, and it's stupid how mad that spot is. That's probably my favourite spot of all of them, but now let's move on to the 5th and final spot. Now guys, this last one is going to be in kitchen downstairs in Oregon, and again I recommend using Kavira so her impact grenades are better, and taking her shotgun to be able to do this. You can use your impact grenades for one of the bit where you would use the shotgun, but the shotgun's just easier to get because it's kind of a more accurate bit where you need to vault through. But first of all you want to do is you go downstairs into the kitchen, and I know you're probably thinking, well, kitchen's not a very popular place. Well, for bomb, if it goes to overtime, then it is, to be fair. First thing you want to do is literally just come get your impact grenade, and literally just throw your impact grenade there, breaking that cupboard. Then afterwards, literally just shoot out this kind of section here, so you can actually get a vault onto this cabinet right here. Then from there, all you want to do is literally just go crouch behind here and find a vault so you can get onto this counter. And so you go guys, you got the vault onto there like you've just seen. Then from there, go into this cardboard box, then run and push your way up onto this kind of black, I believe it's like 2 microwaves or something like that. You literally just want to push your way up. But guys, once you're in there, all you got to do is literally go into that corner, hide. It's a very sick spot and you're literally pitch black, especially with Kavira's uniform, no one will see you at all. It's a very solid spot and I definitely recommend using it. But apart from that, that is going to be the end of the video. If you did enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, and apart from that, I apologise if there's any cuts that I'm missing, which again is very annoying, but obviously my Mac is getting a bit old and obviously the footage corrupts a bit, so I apologise. But apart from that, until next time guys, see ya.